Some of my more invested clients, the ones who really care about the details, are asking me about where do I find tax ID numbers for trusts, for the estate, what do I do when somebody's already passed away, how do I find these numbers while they're still alive? And honest to goodness, those are all great questions. I'm usually not thinking about tax IDs whenever I'm living my life, but these guys are on top of their game. So I wanted to talk to you about that today. Before I tell you about that, you can find me at my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. You can schedule a free consultation over the phone with me directly. So where do you find tax ID numbers? Really, the simple is the tax man, the IRS. You go to the government website and they will be able to provide you with a tax ID number. That being said, it's about a 5-minute process. It's really not that bad. You fill out some paperwork, name, address, stuff like that. It's really not that challenging to get a tax ID, and I think within 5 to 10 minutes of you filing your application, they can give you the ID number that you can use to then pay taxes for whatever you're trying to pay for. That being said, there's the question of, do you need the tax ID in the first place? And that is the question that a lot of people need to ask themselves before they go get these random numbers that they don't actually need. Because in the United States, at least, whenever you own a revocable living trust and you're a trustee and you're still alive, your tax ID number is your Social Security number. It's not a new number that you have to go get with the IRS. Same thing with probate. If you pass away and somebody's passed and you've passed away and we need to find a tax ID number for your estate and to pay unpaid taxes for your estate, well, that's going to be your Social Security as well. We don't need to get new ID numbers for every single person who passes away or who's a trustee of their trust. Now, there are times where you do need tax ID numbers, and more specifically, that's for irrevocable trusts. Now, those are pretty rare trusts. They're not very frequent, and so you don't really have to worry about it too often. But irrevocable trusts, for sure, need a tax ID number. LLCs need a tax ID number. Let me think. If your revocable trust turns into an irrevocable trust, then you'll need a tax ID number, stuff like that. But really, for most people, 95% of America, you're not going to have to worry about getting a new tax ID number because you have a revocable trust with your social, or you've already passed away and your estate is just going to be your social. So it's not too bad. I wouldn't sweat it too hard, but if you need to, you can go to the IRS, just type in EIN application, I don't know, into Google, but EIN is the tax ID number, employer identification number, if I'm not mistaken. But that EIN is what you will use as the number if you do need it in the first place, which oftentimes you don't. So that's my answer. I'm sticking to it. But if you have any questions about this, you can email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can find me at my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. Go to our Contact Us page, and you can schedule a free consultation over the phone with me directly, and we can chat about the sexy topic of tax ID numbers. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.